Well, hello, hello. My goodness, I have a kitty that just wants to lay all the way across my keyboard. He is aptly named Loki. Hey, so today I've been kind of working on a few things, and we'll give a bit of a review. We got our tree of life here, which is coming along. We got a circular shape going on, and then down here we've started to do some demolition. Let me see if we can get it. Oh, dang it. We've done some demolition here, going all the way down to bedrock. The idea here is we're going to create a bit of a, like a fog effect around here, make it look like a huge, massive, chasm of sorts. And I think that's going to look really cool. I don't know if we're going to replace this dirt with something else, but that we have some big plans here. I'm going to have to take down these two things. We'll probably have to move if, or at least cover up our slime farm here. It's not really the best construction anyway. But right now we have this path that's just got soul soil all the way around it. And I've been kind of building these towers here, which I think look really cool. Uh, I'm pretty proud of this design. I think they look real slick using some of the new blocks with some of the more hard to see blocks like the red nether bricks. So we're gonna finish putting these up. Oh, looks like I actually need the purple glass as well. So we'll go grab that. I'll take a sip of coffee. Ah, that is a beautiful Sunday morning. How are you guys doing? Okay, here we go. We got 3 stacks here. Now we're still at 22A, the update for 22A. We haven't updated to pre-release 1 or pre-release 2 because there are a few little issues with that we're not ready to move to, but we will. We will here shortly. Here we go. I hope I have enough. Oh, another brick for this. I think that might be all the nether brick I need actually. So I think I do have it. That's pretty cool. All right, get some of that purple glass. Hmm, gotta make sure they match. I'm using these panes to give a little bit of depth in the build. I think it's looking pretty good. Here we go. That should be all 4. All right, so that's that one. And then the top one I just had as purple, but believe I made it a little darker inside. We used a little bit of black glass as well in it. So let's see. We do have the purple here. I think put this purple here. And then I think I had some black glass up there. So let's fill this in. I think this was purple too. And then we need a little bit of black glass, which I don't have on me. Luckily, we're really close to the tree. We got so many projects come in, and I've had to start pulling in some help. Like I'm not the one that's like I'm not the one that's doing the blasting of the chasm. That's Rav. Rav's working on that. He's doing a fantastic job. I'm doing some more of the decorative stuff. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so there is purple. Oh, it looks like purple's going all the way in it, and then there's black on top. Okay. Hmm. Purple, 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 black, black. So that'll seal that up a bit. All right. Is that about right? Oh, I put black on the outside here. All right. Pretty sure this is what we did. Yeah, beautiful. Oops. And one more. I'm told I should have some music going on the stream. So one of the things I'll probably do in here is getting some music at one point. I think it won't be today, but I think that's about ready, huh? Hmm, something else I want to change. Oops. AJ is here. There we go. It is on the inside there. It's on the inside of that one, which means it's also on the inside of this one. Yep, okay, so we're good. This is looking right. Beautiful. All right, so we have some soul soil that we're also going to extend out here. Kind of make the start of the path. Oh, it looks like AJ's having some connection problems. All right, we could use some stairs. What are we gonna have for some stairs? Also, how far across are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. That is pretty good. I mean, you can't turn this into stairs, can you? No. Oh, how about this? Here we go. That should work pretty well. All right. Hmm. Wish I could maybe. Oh yeah, yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Let's get some. Oops. Oh, that's not good. All right. I know everyone flies around here, but it's always nice to make a little pathway to get to the tree. So let's get some more blackstone. Make some polished blackstone, and we will be good to go. Here we go. Now, oh yeah. So now that even looks connected. Yeah, I'm liking that. That's looking really good. Sure, maybe. No, I don't like that. All right, but I'm thinking we could probably outline this whole thing. Oops, baby zombie. Hmm, probably be easier if maybe I can outline it with this block. Yeah, I'm gonna want some things to stick up though. So if we do this, and we keep this going at a steady, just kind of clean up this path so it actually looks straight. Oh, dang. Well, we should probably sleep. Let's do that. It's early in the day. Got another sip of that coffee in. All right, where is that bed? There's usually 1,000 villagers around it. Yep. Gimme. There we go. Hey, Sky. How's it going, Sky? Hmm. Hey, Eli. How's it going? I check it out. I always check out stuff like that, especially at this time. Here, let me 5141. Let me see. Feel free to send me a message on Discord. Oops. What are we doing here? There we go. Oh, AJ's in. Hey, AJ, how's it going? What cooldown timer, Sky? We use mods as well, Eli. Vanilla tweaks. I don't know if you're familiar with those. We use all the vanilla tweaks here, to kind of keep it somewhat vanilla. But I mean, I'll check it out. I mean, what's the worst case scenario? I just don't make videos on it. I'm not gonna bash or anything unless there's cheating. I'll bash with cheating, unfortunately. I'm very against cheating, but mods like having data packs and stuff, that's not cheating. I have to wait some time to drive the same race again. I have to race it 30 times, 29 to go. Oh, what are you playing? What are you playing, Sky? And Eli, that is my son's name. He is only 1 years old. 1.5. Oh, GTA. Gotcha. Dang, I need more Blackstone already. Hmm. And I went and farmed for some Blackstone, but it looks like. Oh, okay, I do have it. We do have some Blackstone here. Fantastic. Perfect. That should be enough for what we need to do. What's wrong with my horrible music? There's nothing wrong with my horrible music, Sky. I resemble that remark. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. So we go 7. So I'm thinking if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we kind of want this to go that way. Maybe that's too wide. Far across is this 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that is too wide. We're gonna have to bring it down some. Do this a little bit and see how this ends up looking. Dang, this is gonna carve right into the mountain. That's right. Looks like AJ's still having some troubles there. All right, what do we need? This here, and this is gonna go here. All right, let's see if that looks even. Oh, ouch. Oh, food, food, food. All right, finished my last of my coffee there. Checking to see if this looks even. Maybe I can just do it from up here. Yeah, that looks pretty straight. We could do that. Maybe take it a little bit more up this way. It's gonna get complicated. I can already tell. Where would we do it? Right here. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. So, hmm. I'm working on making it parallel. That is the goal here. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. So now, oh my goodness, I must be having. Oh, okay. Ah, I see. Okay, so we'll go up here, up here, up here, here, and here. And okay, now this should be able to go that way. Oh, that's weird, Eli. That is very weird. Okay, so now we do this. Okay, I'll probably have to do it outside when I'm done streaming. Alrighty, so there's that. We're just making it prettier. Look, see, Toaster. See what we got going on? We got a little. We now have an entrance. So you can get on the Soul Road, and we're just gonna clean it up here. I think that might be one too far. Mm. What I should do is I should just focus on one side for now, and then just have the other side match when I'm done. That's what we should do. Where are all those zombie noises coming from? What the heck is all that coming from? I mean, that's ominous. Oh, what what in the world do we have going on here? Ah, okay. Do we have any torches? We do have two torches, so let's see if we can. Stop hitting me. There we go. Torch and torch. Okay, here we go. I really want this road to hug this side here, which is why I'm trying to keep it like that, so it just hugs the side as much as possible. So that's soil. Hmm. Polished. Hmm. need that. Don't need that. Okay. All right, it's looking pretty good. I don't know what shop that is, Coaster. Which shop is that? Go ahead and enlighten me, and we'll. I mean, I'm right near the shopping district, so I will go and show it. All right, let's see. I think I remember where it is. All right, it is right around. Oh, is it the dragon? The dragon coaster? This guy? I think I showed this last stream. Pretty sure we showed the Chinese dragon last stream. This is a beautiful, beautiful little Chinese dragon. Let's see if we can get up in the distance here. There we go. Look at that. How awesome is that build? Yeah, this is a beautiful build. When are you going to learn to make something like that, Coaster? Because isn't that the goal? The goal is to build that. You working on learning how to build something like that? It is a cool build. We did show it last stream. What are you talking about? Oh, I can show off the shop. I don't think I showed off the shop that I made. Um, because Keith's dad shops tend to have a little something something going on. And I think you saw it, Sky, but let's see. Do I have that? Yeah, I have the stuff. All right. So we made ourselves um, a nice little look. Check it out. We got a blacksmith right here in the shopping district. There is now a pre 114 blacksmith, as you can see. Um, hey, Jay. So we call this is ye old witch smith. Up there used to be a zombie pigling in here, but it looks like somebody killed him. Shame, shame, shame. But if you come here, something, right off the bat, something seems a little odd. There's blood all over the floor. So we come in here and we got iron for 1 diamond and diamond for 3 diamonds. So up here you'll see we got some iron tools. It's all end gear loot, just some pretty good end gear loot. And down here is the diamond end gear loot. And look, we've made quite a few diamonds here already. Very nice. But then it says, or leave a healthy blood sacrifice in the chest. Now that's interesting. And do you hear that noise in the background? I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there's a bit of a noise going on. So let's get some blood. I just happen to leave blood up here, because we know redstone dust is blood in Minecraft. It's why they switched it so you can, get the dot versus the whole thing. And so you see that we have little blood droplets everywhere, and that's supposed to be the clue for the leave the healthy blood sacrifice. And so when you put the redstone dust in the chest, you can see it starts to count down. and and it opens up, and so you go through the portal into the witch dimension. And so we're in a witch dimension. And as you can see, we got some clerics here that are all fully stocked up, that anyone can trade with. I also have some chests and barrels and stuff like that all over the place, because I plan on putting some. It is no, it's infinite. It's infinite. See, void everywhere. Void, void, void. Uh, oh man, when Coaster came in here, he didn't know where he was transported to, and brought out a pick, and right over here, he just started digging through through the black concrete that we had over here. He just started tunneling through the black concrete. But we got three witch huts here, perfect witch huts. Um, and if you can fall down, you can still kind of get up here and come back up. So we kind of modified the witch hut so you can climb back up. But all these witches have their trades. I think the only thing I have to do is this cleric here, if I recall, is not resetting his trade. So we'll have to play around with him a little bit. And I think that's it. In fact, I think he will start resetting his trade once we upgrade to the pre-release, because I think there was a bug where they keep trying to get to a station, even though they can't. They keep trying to get to it. But I think pre-release 2 fixes that. No, it's not really good for fishing because you can't get any treasure here. We're only one block deep, basically, everywhere here. The other cool thing is, if we come back up, is so when you leave, you get a sign here to collect your sacrifice. So you can actually you'll get your redstone dust back. It's not costing you anything. All right. So we come into the portal and we come out, and here we are, back up here. Oh, there's a kitty cat. This guy. I mean, it's not like he slept in a bed in the nether or anything. I'm joking. I'm joking. Oh, that was funny. I plan on doing that to a few other people. I think you've started a trend, Coaster. I'm gonna make everybody sleep in the Nether at some point. You will not be the only one. You you may be the only one right now, but you may not be the only one. Coming shortly. All right, what do we got here? Okay. Here we go. Hmm. We're just gonna. Alrighty. Just gonna fix that and get some dirt. Why not? That looks much better anyway. Yeah, oh yeah, we've all done it. I'm not saying anyone's special. It's just funny to see it happen. Heck, I'll even be stupid enough while I'm building this thing that a creeper will blow up on me. It'll happen, I promise. Here we go. Oop, oop. Alrighty, Aster is preoccupied with bugs, but Aster isn't really too familiar with how to play Minecraft, but he's really good at pointing out what he believes to be bugs, which 90% of the time they end up not being bugs. So um, most of the time we just kind of ignore him. This is AJ Aster, and anyone else watching. Aster is Theo. Theo Bailey from Hoobs Live, if you're familiar. Oh, dang. Whoa, did we get away in time? We did. Holy smokes. Here we go. Yeah, Theo, the story with Theo is yes, I will state that right now, Sky. Getting blown up by a creeper is a player fault. Not stupid, but it is player specific, meaning um a player a player will always be the cause of a creeper blowing up. I mean that there's no it's not necessarily that they're stupid. Sometimes they take risks, you know. People take risks now and then. I take risks, you know, if I'm building at night, I'm taking a risk for a creeper to blow up, and I wouldn't call it necessarily a new move, but it is still player created. Unlike Enderman that just, steal blocks, that the player has no control over whether an Enderman can steal blocks or not. But when it comes to creepers, they absolutely do. I don't even know what's going on in chat. Let's take a look. All right, yes. Also, okay, yes. Can I buy the carrots galore? How much for it? 2 diamond blocks deal. You also get the farm in it. It's kind of destroyed. What did you do? I didn't do anything. Creeper? Repair it and I'll pay you 2 diamond blocks. Okay. I have no idea what they're talking about, but sounds like we got a business deal going on. I like business deals. Nothing wrong with a healthy business deal. Oh no. I do. I'm not, I'm not a fan. What do we got going on here? Please, 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 please. Oh, all right. Yeah, I knew it was damaged. Oh, I get Aster knows how to I don't know, what's the word? Play with my buttons? I don't know why, but he does. I've started to just laugh at it. I mean, there's not much you can do. All right, here we go. We're almost code transfers. Yeah, you mean paper? I know, yeah, we can get more paper. Um, well, I'll get paper later. We'll get paper later. Boom. There we go. So far, so good. I hear more zombies somewhere. I thought I lit all this up. Oh, I have a feeling I'm gonna have to make this area a bit wider too. Hmm. Okay. There's that. There's that. Oh yeah, this area is gonna need to be tons wider. That's gonna stink. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go one more. Yeah, Aster, you don't. See, this is what he does. Instead of actually learning how to play the game, he's testing bugs that he doesn't actually know is actual bugs. That's that's if you want to know what annoys me, it's that. Mm. What is it for the torch bug? I I don't think I I don't know. He's not really half the bugs he says aren't actually bugs. Half of your bugs. Okay, well, what does it say they did about it? Did it say they fixed it? Did it say they fixed it, Aster? Learn how to play the game. Quit testing bugs that Mojang says are fixed. Half 90% of them don't even have anything to do with you. You're not putting torches on doors. You're not putting torches anywhere, in fact. Which is why you keep getting blown up by creepers. Alrighty. This is just gonna go straight, I think. Or maybe it should open up a bit. I think we'll just leave it like that, actually. Here we go. I am getting grumpy. I'll tell you, I told you. I told you. Aster knows how to push my buttons. I told you. I mean, go look on the Discord. Aster thinks sleeping in a bed in the Nether is a bug today. He came in and saying sleeping in the Nether. He was surprised that he the bed blew him up. It's there. I don't know. I mean, what do you want me to say? Yeah, yeah, I know. Oh, good golly. I had one, two, three. We're gonna need to bring this area down. I can already tell. It's four. It's four, Coaster. What is this? Oh, Aster. Oh. Hmm. Yeah, he was gonna build a water stream. That must be what this is. He was gonna build a water stream from his base to the shopping district, which is cool. Heck, I have a rail tunnel. Yeah, here it is here. And he was gonna build it over, and I said, don't build it over. And so he asked if he could build it under, and I said, yes, build it under. But go give me like 5 blocks on all sides if you're gonna go under. And well, he gave me nothing, no blocks. No blocks. No block clearance. Zero block clearance. So I mean I can't create any depth here because I got a water stream literally under here. Hmm. I don't know how this is gonna work. I don't, I don't know. I don't know what to do here. Hmm. I guess we sit and watch for a second. Not salty. I don't like stopping when I'm in the zone. We gotta be in the zone. Maybe we'll start from the other side. Let's start from the other side here. The zoom. No, I like zone better. Get in the zone. Corona, not too bad. Don't even hear about it anymore. To be completely honest, you don't hear about Corona at all. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Oh, this is yeah. Oh yeah, you know, Coaster. That's what it's all about right now. Oh no. No, it doesn't matter. In fact, hmm. Oh, we're gonna have to get rid of that entire thing. That you do hear about, and I mean, I hate to go into politics, but I think I might have mentioned it before, but I'm a little torn. I'm a little torn. I'm usually very against violence. Um, I really am. As far as um, rioting violence, right? But in this case, I I don't know. I'm still waiting. I'm still listening, keeping my mind open. I'm not exactly sure what to think at the moment. Um, but yeah, you hear a lot about it. That's, the thing is something wrong happened. There's no denying something wrong happened. What is the proper response to that? Depends on what you believe the extent of the wrongness is, in my opinion. You know, for instance, just because, um, like, think about like the Iraqi war. Just because one Iraqi kills one American is not cause enough to send the military into Iraq. That's not the proper response. But if the one Iraqi um, is a representative of what could be, and I don't have anything against Iraqis. I'm just using this as an example. Then you may send it in response if that's a healthy representation of what it's like. So we'll see. And as long as you keep it focused, and as long as you keep it focused on um, who and what was the cause. Meaning, for the most part, the riots do seem focused on the police. For generally the most part. Oh, I forgot. I gotta get something. Whether it's right or wrong, I don't know. At this point in time, I really don't know. But I know something something happened very wrong. The response to it was very wrong. See, here's what the problem is the problem, right, is not just the police officer, actions or the other police officers' inactions. The other thing is, to think about how deep it is the DA, the prosecution that refused to really prosecute anybody, to really refuse to do what would happen if you or I was to do that. Sky, I'll tell you what happened is a police officer um, detained somebody who is, he's African American. It was a white police officer who detained an African American. But to be completely honest, has nothing to do with color. But what happened was he put his knee on his neck while he was handcuffed, and well, they had the knee on the neck for 8 minutes, and the guy died after 4 minutes. And so I mean, it was straight up. I mean, and people were telling him he can't breathe, that he wasn't moving, that he was lethargic, and all that stuff. The whole like after he started to look really bad, and the police officer did nothing, and there were three other police officers around him that did very little, and so that caused a problem, right? Not to mention the whole reason why he was being detained was that he was suspected of using a counterfeit uh, $20 bill. That's it. That was the response for suspicion of using a counterfeit bill, which to me is not the appropriate response. It's just not. So, um, so when this all went down, right? They took him to the, and I'm gonna talk about what you just said, Coaster. Is they did an autopsy just like they do. However, it's notorious for the coroner's office to um, when a patient dies in police custody to write other than police murder, right? They don't like to say the word murder. when they do an autopsy, because if you do murder while you're in police custody, that should never happen. But it did. And so when the coroner's office did an autopsy, they wrote something other than murder. And that shows kind of an issue in the system of sorts, because that's notorious in the coroner's office. Not to mention, um, they did change it to murder, and I believe the prosecutor ended up prosecuting the guy who did it with third degree manslaughter, something like that, the least amount you could possibly do, right? When if it was you or me, that would be possible first degree murder. You would get arrested for first degree murder. And so that's what caused the rioting, is that, that was not an acceptable thing. And so the coroner's office since then has upgraded it to murder. The coroner's office came back because of the rioting, because of the protesting, to say that it was murder. And um, the prosecution office upgraded the charges to look. They sent this initially, right? They sent this police officer home. They sent him home after this occurred. He got fired, but he went home. If that was you or me, that would we would never have been sent home. So anyway, looks like at this point in time, all the police officers are currently arrested, or they were arrested. They might have bailed out by now, but the whole idea is that this isn't just one police officer. This is systemic, because you got the prosecutor's office trying to cover up what the police did. You got the coroner's office trying to cover up what the police did. Um, it's that's where it becomes systemic, and so that's where the problem lies. And so that's where the rioting, in my opinion, is not rioting. Rioting is a terrible word, but the protesting, and the um, direction of at the police in Minneapolis is, I mean, slightly justified. You know, I'm not going to say it's completely justified. There are instances where it's not. There definitely are, but something went wrong, in my opinion. Something went wrong, and this is not one thing. This is not just one thing, and we need to look into that. And again, I'm normally very against these sort of things. I really am. But this time, I don't know. I mean, I will say that police do have a protection that they need, but in this case, I feel it was abused. It just was. What do we do about it? That's a good question. What we don't do about it is let the guy go home after. I mean, it's pretty apparent that he murdered somebody. You just don't do that. So that's where I stand. I'm not in any one camp at the moment, but I do recognize that something went wrong. There are videos of people like beating up on small business owners and stuff like that, and obviously I'll never condone that action. That's terrible. That's that should be. If you commit a crime, even in protest, you are still committing a crime. The whole idea is that you got to accept that crime. You got with the penalties. If you're going to commit the crime, you do need to accept the crime, even if you're doing it for a just cause. It's it's I mean, it's just what that's sometimes that's the cost of freedom when you're protesting. I mean, look at like Rosa Parks. She protested and she was right, but she did get arrested for it. So, and she knew she was going to get arrested for it. So it's kind of like an understanding that you have. You got to, if you're going to protest and stuff, you got to be aware that you are still committing a crime, even though you're doing it with justification. Multiple beacons. There we go. There we go. There we go. Dang. This has got to be open up a little bit more. My first beacon is always haste 2. There we go. How do I keep motivation in Brokeland? Why doesn't Brokeland ever get boring for me? That's a great question, Sky. That is a phenomenal question. Um, I love that question. So for me, um, keeping motivation has to do with um, challenging myself. So what I tend to do is challenge myself with things I'm not very good at. For instance, you are phenomenal at modern building. And when I say phenomenal, I mean you are. I mean there's not really a comparison on how good you are at the modern builds. After I did that a couple of times, I would get bored of doing the modern builds because it's no longer a challenge for me. And so every season, I kind of challenge myself with something new. Uh, Me in particular, I'm a terrible builder. You know that. I'm terrible at building. I am. I recognize my fault of being a terrible builder, and so I've been dedicating a lot to actually building, creating things. We will make safe, AJ. We will make safe. This path will be made safe. We have some tools at our disposal, but I need to make the path first. But yeah, so that's why while I do have a lot of redstone going on like inside this tree and stuff, my goal is to turn this tree into um, a marvel of sorts. I want it to be a marvel of design, and that's why we pulled Rav in here to do some destruction to destroy here. So yeah, we'll be lighting this up. We'll definitely be lighting it up. We'll use some sort of method of either not torches. I don't know. We might do something new. It's gonna be Yeah. The path will definitely be lit up. We'll definitely light the path up at some point. That is definitely a goal. I mean, what I'm also gonna do is if you we're also gonna make this a shop. Believe it or not. This is going to be a shop because if you notice, we're all soul soil here. I mean, this is all soul soil. So, and you do have speed, but if you really want to get speed on the soul soil, we're going to need some soul speed. So, let's see. So we have our books here. We got tons of soul speed here. I think if I come over here, we may even have some boots with soul speed in it too, which I lost my boots yesterday, so soul speed might be actually pretty good. Yeah, yes, Sky. I mean, if you find that redstone seems to be your crux, then yeah, I would build redstone with the goal. of not following a tutorial. Now, if you're like me, you'll have to follow a tutorial. I follow tutorials all the time. There's nothing wrong with following tutorials. However, the goal is to learn Redstone to the point where you don't need a tutorial anymore, where you can just say, I want this and make it. That would be my goal. Just like, for instance, here's an example. Um, if you come over here to my secret shop, you guys remember this build, right? I'm pretty impressed by it. Now, this build right here, everyone knows that this is a build that is inspired by B-Dubs on Hermitcraft. You know, if you go look at his build, you'll find a lot of similarities to this build and his build. That was done on purpose because I wanted to kind of understand the design and I wanted to make use. I really liked the way that he used diorite in here, and you know, in the cobble, they kind of go together. So I did kind of make use um, of his build, right? But now that I've made this, my goal would be if I was to build something like this again, I would not use a tutorial. You know, even this over here, this build here has inspiration, but I have kind of made it my own. This inspiration, I believe, comes from wattles. These little towers comes from wattles, but it's not exact. I've kind of made it my own here. So he used it as towers for a nether fortress. That's what he was using. He used towers for another fortress. These were the pillars, he called them. He used pillars in the nether fortress. And I thought it was a cool design of sorts. And so I decided to take the inspiration and create these as the start of the soul soil thing. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Look at this cruise. Dang, we're cruising fast here. When are we going to lose it? When are we going to lose it? Right at the end? Okay, so to be honest, what I'll probably do is create two more pillars. Maybe on this side, maybe a couple pillars or something on the inside here to kind of so we can get a speed 2 throughout the whole thing. Um, yes. Yes, look up mapping of nether portals. There we go. So you got to map what he's talking about is every time he makes a portal, it goes to the top because his portal is um, open Google, type how to map a nether portal. Boom. There we go. No, we haven't yet. We haven't yet, boo. Dang, this is super fast. I am enjoying this. Whew. This is crazy awesome. Mm. Oh, I slowed down because I have to eat. But this is coming out. That speed thing is going to be really useful. And we'll have to think about how we're going to light this path. Hmm. This is a really skinny area. Do I want this area to be as skinny as it is? Yes, Guy, they kind of are, and it's going to match. So what you're going to see here over here is the tree is going to remain the same as it is, right? But this chasm that we got building over here, this chasm is going to be like a dark purplish, a dark glowy purple, right? And so it's going to match that the beacon colors that you see over there. And so it's going to be a fog effect of that black, dark, and purple. That's what our goal is. Um, so what you're going to see is let me see if we can maybe fly up. How am I doing on Elytra? Here we go. So I can't even render the tree because this place is so big. But is you're gonna see that the tree is actually on a bit of a peninsula. Let me see. Here we go. Right here. See, I took this river out here, right? And this river is also gonna go um, all the way to bedrock. And so the tree is going to be on a bit of a peninsula. And what you're going to see is a bit of a chasm all the way around it. Oh, there we go. A bit of a chasm all the way around it that goes all the way down to bedrock. And so the tree will be on this one little section here. Yes, it will. Yes, it will, Sky. Yeah, it will. It's going. We're gonna upgrade the roots, and you'll end up seeing roots coming out of like this section right over here. A little up to the top because you're not gonna see all the way down, but we'll have a little bit of roots that'll be going into the fog and sticking out. There is so much, so much. We got so much planned here. It's crazy. So you ask how I keep motivation? There it is. I will say, Sky, is if you don't have motivation currently, I mean, we're getting really close to the 116 pre-release, and we know that we're going to reset the Nether. The 116 pre-release will have no. The tree will be in a state of flux. I'm imagining that there's a battle going on, or maybe the tree of life is actually what's causing the rift, the chasm to grow. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe it'll make a chapter of Broklangi itself, because we know that the story does have stuff to do with Broklangi. No, not a flux capacitor. No, not the flux capacitor. Oh, good golly. Flux has multiple meanings. The flux capacitor was a little made-up term. Anyone in electronics knows where the words flux capacitor is. Now, if I was to start using really terrible terms like, so what's happening is the tree is causing a singularity, and that singularity is just growing. Well, then I'm full of BS because do you know what singularity actually means? In science terms, singularity actually stands for we don't know what's happening, so they call it a singularity. Oh man, and I'm a science person, but I find that hilarious that we use the term singularity whenever we don't know what's happening. That's why the beginning of the universe started at a singularity. You'll hear it. I mean, that's what happened. Also, in the center of black holes is a singularity. It just means we have no idea what's going on. It's hilarious. I'm one of those people that I feel like I know exactly what's happening inside of a black hole. However, we won't be able to test it or know. But a black hole is dense gravity. That's what it is. And what causes dense gravity? Well, dense mass. And so I have a feeling that the black hole isn't puncturing any space time. It's just got obscene amount of mass inside of it. I don't know why that seems so difficult to understand, but for me, that's always made sense to me. To just say, hey, we 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 get a lot going on. There's it's pulling in mass. We know it's pulling in mass. Why can't we just say it's a big dense ball of mass? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Maybe one day. One day we'll figure it out. What are we going? Boo called the eye a potato. Oh my goodness. Oh, Boo, I hope you're watching. No, it's a dragon eye. It's not a potato. Where the heck am I? Okay, here we go. There you go. Yeah, it's a dragon eye. Oh my goodness. Rav's gonna love you calling it a potato. I'll get rid of all this stuff we don't need. There we go. We'll grab some more blackstone. Polished. What else we got for polished here? That's cracked polished. I don't really want to use cracked polished. Polished. That should be good for a while. Yes, the center of the tree is causing a singularity in the void, and oh, good golly. AKA Keith's being a lazy writer. Keith's dad's being a lazy writer. Lazy storyteller. I guarantee in the next Broke Langy, we're gonna make use of some sort of singularity just because. Why not? Maybe we can. I don't know. We'll have to put it into the story somehow. I don't know how it's gonna work. It's actually gonna go in a little bit more. What do you mean the space is pulling air? You mean the vacuum of space is pulling air? Is that what you're trying to say? I hope you're not trying to say that. No, no. Vacuums. The only vacuum that pulls air is the vacuum you have in your house. Vacuums do not pull. The only thing that pulls is a differential in air pressure. Well, space has no differential. So no, space is not pulling air. It doesn't suck. Yeah, yeah. When a vacuum doesn't suck, that's not the purpose of what a that's the purpose of what a vacuum cleaner does. But if that's the only way you know how to identify what a vacuum is, then yes, I would see why you think a vacuum sucks. But vacuums don't suck. No, I don't know what you mean. No, in fact, I would say that a black hole is a planet. It is a sun, but stronger. I'm going to show that. We're going to show it. We there you go. Held it for review, but I'll show it. Yes, vacuums do not suck. I may suck. I may suck. Keith's dad may suck, especially at building soul soil paths. But the vacuum of space does not. There we go. I mean, that's possible. That is possible, Sky. But yeah, I would say a black hole. If I was to guess, just a guess, is that a black hole is just a really big sun. That's what a really big sun looks like. Now, I'm not saying that they're created the same way, but what's happening inside of a black hole, it's just one big dot of mass, in my opinion, and that dot of mass um, pulls in. I mean, literally everything. And we do know that space and time are the same thing. And because of that, we also have a bit of a break in space as well. I have a stupid theory on dark matter. I have a stupid theory. You want to hear the stupid theory? I will be the first to admit that when it comes to dark matter, I only have a very uneducated view of what dark matter is. I have a belief, but what? That it comes from Africa? No, 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 no. Um, so here's the thing with dark matter. Dark matter is similar to um, um, the singularity. We don't know what it is. It's a word just given to say, well, I mean, something's got to be there. So they give it the name dark matter, but they don't necessarily know what it is. My stupid reasoning for dark matter, again, stupid, is that it's planets and suns that just you can't see. We don't have the technology to see them yet. I mean, we know that you can have rogue planets. Why can't that be a thing? Why can't that be an anomaly that there is a lot of mass out there? I mean, we're 14 trillion, 14 trillion years old. You know, a lot can happen. And you have suns born and dying. And so if all these suns are dying, you would have a lot of mass, dark mass out there. And I don't mean dark meaning it's black. I mean dark that you just can't see it. What are we going here? What is this? Boo is trying to kill me without reason. What? No. No, I am now not. He is. I don't like him wearing my head, and he is. No reason. Ah, Boo. You can't kill people for wearing your head. For instance, I also remember a time, growing up, that we knew black holes existed. Now remember, I grew up in the 80s, and so knowledge wasn't really as easy to come by, even though I think the knowledge did exist, but many people didn't really know certain things about it, right? And I remember black holes being like just discovered, right? And I remember thinking to myself, the center of the galaxy probably has a black hole. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Yeah, I actually remember thinking that. That I bet you that, and that was before I knew that that's exactly what's happening. But I remember having that thought. 'Ca- And so when it actually came out to being, yeah, that's what's happening, I was like, well, I mean, it seems pretty obvious. It seemed like a pretty obvious thing to me. As far as dark matter, I think it's just regular matter we can't see. I mean, things that we're taught in school, like for instance, you'll know between the inner planets and the gas giants, there's the asteroid belt. I forget the name of it, right? And they make you think that this asteroid belt, because we all watch Star Trek and stuff. This asteroid belt, it's difficult to maneuver and stuff like that. No, no, it's not difficult to maneuver. In fact, if you were to be standing in the asteroid belt, there's a good chance you wouldn't see anything. Well, the sun's core, I mean, is extremely hot. I mean, the if the Earth's core is heated via the sun, but the sun's core is heated via nuclear fission. It is. Well, yeah, it's a bunch of meteorites. Yeah, asteroids, I believe, is the technical term for them. I think meteorites is the word. I don't know. They're the same thing, but one of them means that they entered Earth's atmosphere or something like that. But yes, but they're so far away from each other. They are miles and miles and tens of thousands of miles away from each other that if you were standing on one, you wouldn't see any other one. So why can't that happen elsewhere in space? I don't know. Doesn't make any sense to me. That things that dead planets, dead suns, dead stuff like that could just be really far apart from each other, and yeah, makes sense to me. But again, I'm no scientist. I'm not here to tell people, you know, what it is. I'm only speculating on what we don't really know. I'll tell you one thing I would never have fathomed is yeah, I do. Our closest galaxy is it no, our closest star is Alpha Centauri. Our closest galaxy is what the heck is the name? Oh, I know this. The Andromeda Galaxy. Yeah, us and the Andromeda Galaxy will collide. I do recall that. Um, oh dang, that's wrong. And form a new galaxy. And collide is even a word that is a little difficult to explain, um, because we won't we won't actually be colliding. That's when galaxies collide. They don't. they don't touch each other or very rarely touch each other. I mean, it's pretty awesome. And I use that word specific, the awesomeness. You know, I'd love to be around for that. Oh, be nice, boo. Be nice, boo. All right, I'm stopping. I'm stopping, Sky. Yeah, I do love space. I love learning about space. I love learning about a bunch of things. Oh, what I was saying was something that I couldn't possibly fathom. What I couldn't possibly fathom is the idea of the Higgs boson field. That's a pretty amazing thing in my opinion. I very interested in that. I got you, Sky. No problem. We're I mean, we got a pretty good conversation going on. In fact, you're smarter than what a good 97% of the people that I talk to about it. What I've been doing is I've been watching a lot of um, flat Earth theory. I love reading about flat Earth theory. One, two, three, four. Wait, dang it. One, two, three, four, five, six. We need to go one more over. Okay. The reason why is because like why I listen to flat earth theory and why I try is I try to understand things, you know, not to say that I want to think it's true or anything, but I do want to understand why they think it's true. And so I try to do that with a lot of things. It's really not even just um, you know, like science and stuff. Religion, I like to learn about different religions. Not to say that I'm going to believe them, but one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Yep. Uh, but I wanna know. I wanna learn. So I'm a big learner guy. Flat Earth theory is stupid. You're right. It is very stupid. But it always finds its level. Define level. That's the problem. That's what they don't do. Define level. What creates level? That's the problem that they have. They can't create, you know, the problem with the flat earth theory, right? And if you want to know the big problem with flat earth theory, right, is that um, has to do with the purpose of science, right? What is the purpose of science? The purpose of science is to give predictions, you know, and so using spherical Earth, we can make predictions. That's where it point to. Um, you know, with with the spherical Earth, we can take the spherical Earth, we can take where the stars are located, you know, in our position within the galaxy to make predictions. So we can say where things will be. Flat Earth can't do that. In fact, flat Earth does not even have a single model to explain everything. They have to use multiple models. So that's a big problem is that flat earth theory can't work. You cannot all the theory that you see that they have doesn't actually work using the same model. They can show you a model, but then when you go, well, what about how do you explain this? Well, they got to show you a separate model. For instance, seasons. Seasons don't work on the flat Earth model. So when you make a flat Earth model that does explain the seasons, well, now you can't explain the day-night routine. Not to mention, and here's the interesting thing is um, what I find hilarious is uh, we just recently, I think in the past month, um, somebody walked across Antarctica and they live streamed it. They live streamed walking across Antarctica, like across it, like straight across it. Well, that kind of what I'm finding is flat earthers don't even want to talk about it. I hear something. Oh. I mean, he didn't just walk across it. He live streamed walking across it. There was GPS satellite tracking his movements across while he was live streaming it. Oh, it's hilarious. And in flat Earth, Antarctica is not a single continent. It goes all the way around it. So, so somebody walking directly across from one ocean to another is kind of like a big, huge flat Earth slap in the face. To the point where, yep, we're just not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about somebody going. And before they used to say that you couldn't fly, uh, you couldn't fly across the Antarctic, and that there were no flights flying across the Antarctic. Well, guess what? Now now there are. Now we do have flights going that go across the Antarctic. You wouldn't know from Flat Earth Society though. You wouldn't know. They like to, not talk about that so much. Oh, good golly. But yeah, I would say when it comes to flat Earth, now there are things that are interesting questions. For instance, I never asked myself, like, I personally always thought that a vacuum sucked. And so when flat Earth posed the question of, well, how come if a vacuum sucks and space is a vacuum, how come um oh, I hear a creeper. Where is he? How come all our atmosphere isn't being sucked out into space? I thought that was a very kind of interesting question. I never asked that question. Ah! Dang it! I heard him. So I've never personally asked that question before, and so that made me ask that question. And now that I know the answer, I feel smarter. You know? Dang, he took my soul soil with him. There we go. I think we're complete. Ready? We'll go super fast. Hmm. Oop, I already see an issue right here. I want to fix this. What's the zip for, AJ? What's the zip for? I know. You like those things, You- which is fine. There's no judgment. We can believe different things, kind of, mostly. I don't mind believing different things. Nobody said we all had to be the same. In fact, what a boring world this would be if we all thought the same, huh? Which one is it? What channel would that be? I got all the dirt I need. Good. I mean, that's funny, Sky. Not that it would be boring, but I mean, we would have nothing to talk about. Um, we would have nothing to talk about many times. Especially even right now, there'd be very little to talk about. And I mean, people believe different things. I mean, even in religion, you think I believe different things. If you guys are familiar, one of the other the ones that are dangerous. So, flat Earth is not dangerous. It's not. It can be funny, but it's not dangerous. And there are some belief systems out there that are, in my opinion, quite dangerous. And I don't mean religion, because most religions um, um, are believe in peace for the most part. They mostly all do. But for give an example is QAnon. QAnon, I was recently made aware of, and that is basically a religion. I mean, it's basically a cult, is what QAnon is, in my opinion. And it is not only a cult, but it's dangerous. I'll check up Norbs, AJ. I'll check up on it. Dangerous like NASA. Oh. Yeah, like when the guy thinking of going back to flat Earth. Yes, guy. Yes, they are. Is so the guy that walked across flat Earth. Now there's or walked across Antarctica. The two problems why you won't hear flat Earth really talk about it very much is because um, there is something that flat earthers really like to talk about. But in this case, even the fact that this guy went to Antarctica is kind of a throw in the face, because if you listen to flat earthers, um, they will talk about the Antarctic Treaty, which is big. See, I try to understand, I try to know all the rationale, where it comes from. Um, and the Antarctic Treaty, states that we can't set up any military bases, and there can't be any, and no one, and civilians aren't allowed, stuff like that, right? But in this case, this guy walked across Antarctica. Even if he didn't walk, or even if you believed it was totally fake and he didn't walk, he was in Antarctica, and you can't deny that. Nobody can deny that. But according to the way flat earthers understand the Antarctic Treaty, he would not be allowed to go there. He would be shot. I do, AJ. I do. In a manner of speaking. I am. I am Christian. Um, if you were to ask me, I am Christian, but and this is a very big but. Um, the belief in the soul is different than creation. I believe in creation, but I don't hold the belief that the Earth is only 6,000 years old. I do not hold that belief. I believe in evolution. I do hold the belief in evolution. I hold the belief in dinosaurs. I hold the belief that we are related. I mean, when we say we evolved from monkeys, it's kind of a very simplistic way of defining evolution. But yes, in that way, I do believe. Yeah, sorry, AJ. I do believe in evolution as it's understood. That we started in a um, during as the Earth was cooling down during like a molten Earth, and that our RNA combined with ribosomes or whatever to create the first DNA, to create the first molecules, to create the first, single-celled organisms. Yeah, I totally believe in all that. So when you say, do you believe in the Bible? I do believe in the Bible, and I don't find that in um, um, conflict with it. Does that make sense? Esther! Did you guys just see that? I hope you guys saw that. Oh, good golly. Oh, maybe let's see. Hold on. Let's see. We gotta hold on. Okay. Let's see. Data pack, list, data pack list. Okay, okay. All fixed beds now work as intended in Nether. Here. You know it, AJ. You know it, AJ. Yeah. I tell you what, in the video that we gave before is I laughed way too hard, so I'm trying to keep my laughter down here, right? Um, and just as a point of fact, we're doing this in survival. Can we get it? Do you think we can get another one here? Oh, okay, 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 okay. Should I? Okay, 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 okay. Should I let him in? Should I let him in now? I I wanted to, I got one more bed left. I got one more. It makes me. Oh. All right. We'll let him in. We'll let him into the thing. Oh. I was wondering how long I could blow him up before he like looked it up himself, or that's the issue here, Um you ever watch war games? In war games, you have they play a game called thermonuclear war, and the computer is runs different computations of trying to win the war with thermonuclear warheads, and it ends up getting blown up. And so the way that they win, this computer from sending it out is they have it simulate the attack, and it finds that it doesn't win the war, and so they have it simulate it over and over and over again. And it's a computer, so it takes like 100,000 times of it running the same kind of comparison of trying to use different ways to win the war using these things. And you come to find out that when you send nuclear warheads out, everyone else sends nuclear warheads out, nobody wins. And so it took a long time of it running this simulation over and over again to realize that the best move it could make was to simply not play, to simply not do it. That's what its best move was. But it took a long time. It took repetition to understand it. And so Aster um, dying over and over again to a bed is that same method of repetition. But that's it, we no, don't don't bother. Beds always blow up in the nether. It's part of the game. Yes, they do. Always. Yes, they do. You you can't because they do. You can't prove it. They no they don't. Beds always blow up in the nether, Aster. They all I mean, how can here's your saddle. Oh man. Unless you have a mod, they always do blow up in the nether and end. I don't have anything to light it with. Oh my goodness. All right. Oh, that was my portal, by the way. Oh, I do. Oh, come on. Push me up. Why is this not pushing me? Oh, because it's pushing me down. Dang it. Okay. I mean, it's my nether portal that he broke. There you go. Poor chicken. I mean, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have Rave come in here, and Rave is going to probably take all those bed deaths and combine them together. Um, and watch out, guys. Sky, AJ. I mean, I don't think you'll likely fall for it, but I think this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to get people. We're we're gonna try to get people. Oh, look, the egg survived. I don't think the chicken did. No, the chicken didn't survive. Welcome to my world, Sky. Welcome to my world. Now go hit that subscribe button again. Hit that subscribe button again. I promise you, I'm not doing anything that isn't unwarranted. Sky. um, we started giving people, their own nicknames and stuff like that. I had 107. I didn't know I had 107. I do have to put out a 100 subscriber video. I really do. We're waiting on Trip here. We'll go light up my own portal. Actually, I think I can just go into the portal here and that'll probably light it up, I think. Let's see. Oh, no, 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 no. That's not going to work. I had a feeling that's not going to work. That's not high up enough. It may have worked, but it may not have lit that portal again. So we have to actually, we'll grab some fire charges here. So this is what I mean when that Aster knows how to press my buttons, and he's been pressing my buttons big time lately. Oh, that is looking pretty beautiful, by the way. And so um, no, I don't really have any remorse for it. He's a good guy. He doesn't cheat. He doesn't cheat, which is great. That is great. I here's why, Sky. Here's why. Because Aster told me he was 14. 13. 13. He told me he was 13, right? And so I hold him to a certain level of you know, um I hold him to a certain level of understanding, of capability. For instance, Ripped is also 13. And don't get me wrong, Ripped was a bit of a noob when he started. He really was. Ripped was a noob. Um, but I've actually what's helped me out lately with Aster is that I don't think Aster is 13, and so now I'm having to treat him like he's not 13. Um, yeah, sorry, I had to give you. So I am having to treat him that he's not 13. If I treat him like he's 7, we're perfectly fine. However, that's fun because I blew up Coaster in a bed too. So um, that's all in good fun. Oh, look, we got a bunch of chickens there. So, but if I was to treat him like he was 13, that's what really caused problems. But now that I don't, now that I treat him like he's 7, or he's the same age as my son, everything's good because you make expectations. There are certain expectations I have of you, of Potato, and Trip and all that stuff, and um, but you don't hold those same expectations for like Boo, you know? He, he's still learning. Um, uh, all right. So yeah, so you hold different expectations, and so the expectation I held for Aster was a lot higher than I expected. But Aster is a bit of um He just needs a little bit more hand holding than I'm used to. Yeah, I don't think he is. Right. He says he is, but when I was like, 9, I might have said I was 13 to pump myself up, but in this case, it's not very helpful because it sets an expectation. Not, this is a little different. This is a little different. Um, it's not necessarily it's ignorance of the rules. It's not something you're capable of. It's kind of an ignorance to the rules. For instance, he went into the Nether and he busted up a um somebody's portal because the portal looked like the Nether. Um, in the end, there you go. Finding a finding a ship, finding a ship. All right. So what did we have to do? That was fun. That was a good time, and now I lost what I was working on. As far as blue flames, blue flames. I don't think blue flames light up enough. Oh, okay. I'll tell him. But you have to parkour up it. I'll tell you what, Sky. We'll let him watch parkour. How do we get into this thing? Oh yeah, this is the start. What do you mean not that parkour? You're talking about right here, right? Yeah, it's at the rocket. Oh, you mean use the pro entrance? In that case, we just have to block this up. Oh, so I can use this ladder, and then to go over to the rocket, you parkour. So you start from here, and now you got to parkour up this. That's what you're talking about? Doing this? I hate parkour. Why would you do this to me, Sky? What the? Oh, let's see. Dang, I hate sky. All right, let's see. How did I make it the first time? Yes, this is my kryptonite. Not to mention, I don't even have feather falling anymore. All right, here we go. Here we go. Upsy daisy. There we go. There we go. Oh, he sees me. He's into pearling up. Oh, 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 I did it. 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 I'm up. I'm up. The pro parkour. I don't sky because if I want, I gotta go up here. Because if I want an elytra, I go to the end. Do you see that over there in the distance? Does that look like an AT-AT or one of those Star Wars battle things? What is that? That looks like one of those Star Wars battle droid thingies with the two legs. Do I have to go around? No. No? No? Can I do it? Okay. Okay, Sky, I did it. Give me a sub. There we go. I used you taking cash. Thanks, cash. Oh, and then I can just fly down. Okay, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. What you want to do, in fact, if to stop the end of purling, is um, stick a string in there. No, you didn't. You're right, you didn't. But it would be the honorable thing to do. Oh, 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 oh. Broke Langy. I honestly, I know maybe next season we'll focus on some parkour because I stink at it. I mean, you even threw chains up here. Oh my goodness, no, I mean, come on. Um, Dang it, dang it. Because I flew over, I see the beacons over there. Yeah, that's why. Oh, we're gonna have to sleep. Where is their bed? There is a bed around here somewhere, I think. I think it's down here. Oh, yeah. Keith's dad doesn't run. He passes out. That's what he does. We don't run, we pass out. All right, let's see. I think we're out of, that's right. We got to get more paper here. There we go. Yeah, Astor wanted to build away from, far away from the shopping district because that used to be his house right there. That was his house right there. And so he decided to build far away, and so we're now on top of the mountain. Here is his house, which is coming along kind of nicely. He is learning some things. So, he put some corners on his base, which is actually pretty cool. I mean, it looks pretty good. 50 blocks. No, what, like 100 blocks? And then after he built this base, he actually came and started to build um, another base to get farther away. And he actually started to build it right here in this square. And he had to be told not to do that because it's my base. So, oh look, a traveling merchant. What do you have for sale, traveling merchant? Pod sole, pink dye, pickles, nothing I really want. Give me heads. Give me heads. There we go. What do we got? Did we get any heads? We got two white llama trader heads. Yes, that was me. I had to say get off my lawn. I did. Unfortunately. Now, do you think we can make use of some chains? I wonder if there's a way to make use of some chains in that design, in our pathway design. I have a small idea. Let's see. We got chains. We got some chains. Maybe we can play around real quick with the chains. And what do we have for like purple or reddish blocks? Brick walls. Flying lanterns. I was thinking more of, have you ever seen a railing that was connected by like a chain type of thing? Crying obsidian. That's not a bad idea. Oh, AJ's in. Hey, AJ. Let's see. I know I have a bunch of crying obsidian. If not here at the shop, I do. A railing. A railing. Um, what do we have for red blocks? Red. We have redstone. We have torches. Can you put a regular torch on top of a chain? Is that even doable? Or a lantern? I mean, I guess you totally can. Wait. Huh. I mean, we can. What would look good is the blue torches, but I still don't like the look of that. That's kind of cool. Maybe we use blue torches. It's not going to light very much up. Or blue lanterns. I don't even know how to make them. Um, Lantern. Okay, what do you make? Okay, you need the soul torch and iron nuggets. Oh, we can do that. Okay, so we have put that back. We put that back. Blue torches that could go back, and nuggets. Let's see. Um, I can't really put any of this away. None of this really fits in. Anyway, oh yeah, yeah, blue lanterns. Oh no, AJ, we have tons of sea lanterns. In fact, if I recall, I have a ton here, and then I have a whole shulker full. So we have sea lanterns, but that's like the wrong color. What I wish is that lanterns can connect, or that chains can connect to each other. So if I did this and I moved this sideways, I wish the lantern would go, or the it would go horizontal. I wish it would go horizontal, but it doesn't. Because I would like to have something that kind of like went a bit horizontal like this, but it couldn't be a full block. See, that's too thick. Fences. Fences. Let's see. What if we use like a purple fence, like a crimson fence with it? And fences do. Hmm. I mean, I would have to put a chain like underneath each one. Hmm. What I kind of want to do is I want to be able to like stick a chain and a chain like this, and then have something run across the top of it. Let's take a look at what we got. Um, Pistons, hoppers, stone, stone half slabs, wood, basalt. No, oh, sorry, that's acacia logs. Netherrack, magma. I don't like magma. Soul soil, obsidian. That's the basalt. Hmm. Try something out here. I don't like the blue. I don't like that. Wait, what about, let's take some end rods, but then let's also see about, can you, no. Purple walls? You can't make purple walls, can you? No. But then, we do have glass. Panes. What about glass panes? Or maybe a terracotta. I have an idea. I have an idea. What if I made, let's test this out. Let's test this out. We'll grab some magenta here. We will make some magenta terracotta, right? Now this is more of a base than it is anything else. But let's cook some magenta terracotta here. I think we still got fuel. Yeah. Anytime you guys are ready. I think it takes a second to boot up. Oh, there we go. All right. So if I don't even remember what basically purple terracotta looks like. Oh, it's arrows. Hmm. It's arrows. All right. Here's our stack. But I don't think that's a deep enough purple. By the way, I'm all for any ideas. I'll give you of the what I'm thinking here. Let me just stick some of this garbage away. I don't like throwing anything away here. Oh, that soul sand really eats up my hunger here. All right. What else do I need to put away? The leads. Go in here. And we're gonna need some more fireworks. Let's go to the beginning. So we got a base of sorts here, right? And I think it would be cool to like stick a chains every so often, right? And then have something run across the top of it. And I'm thinking glass panes might actually be, or maybe we just can, oh, they're not going to connect to the chain. Hmm. An armor stand. Well, our armor stand mod isn't working right now. In this snapshot, the armor. Oh, look, the chain stops you. So the chain is thicker than the glass. Oh, yep, a couple pixels thicker. Now, now that purple terracotta. What bank? Well, it's always going to point in the direction that I push it at, don't I? Yep, that's it. Yep. Oh, real life? Oh, I don't exactly know. I mean, that is pretty cool as it is. Hmm. No, no. What's, I mean, I do like crying obsidian. What if, yes, they could. I honestly think it attaching to the blocks are better. Hmm. I mean, I do kind of like that. I don't really like the wood of that. We'll have to make those lanterns. Oops. We don't need that. And we don't need this. Okay. Make some soul lanterns. There we go. Oh, yeah. On top of the rod? Oh, wait. Sky. What if, what if, right? What if we do this? I think you might be onto something, Sky. I think you might be onto something here. All right, so let's get rid of this, right? So we do one, we do this, and we do it every, oh, dang it, every two. 1, 2. All right. So then we take, let's move this back here. All right. I think you may be on to a very good idea. So what if I was to put crying obsidian on the chain here, right? And then we did this to connect them. It's very sparkly. You might be right on that. What I'd like to do is get a little bit of red and or purple into this thing. And I mean, technically, we could probably stick a. Mm, wait, I have an idea. I have an idea with those, so we'll do those a little later. But what kind of walls are you thinking, Sky? I don't think they do. I am pretty sure the panes don't connect to anything. All right, we'll make a few of those. Let's make a few of these. Oh, I mean that's not right. Um, I mean it actually looks pretty cool. That does look cool. Totally not what I had in mind, but it is looking pretty cool. Let's try maybe see if I use the red, we kind of match. But now the crying obsidian doesn't really match. Let me try something else. Let's grab, I think it's polished black stone. Is it the polished blackstone slab that I need? Oh, this thing. Yes, okay, okay, okay. These things. So we need the polished blackstone slab. No, not brick. All right, let's go see what this does. Whee! So instead of the crying obsidian, dang, we are super fast. I think that looks more like it. I like that. And we're matching. Now, here's another thing we could possibly look at. Maybe that's too much. Oh, all right. See you later. Now I know if I do this, we can create the walls top and bottom. Hmm. Give me 1 second. Hmm. Okay. I don't like them on top. I think I might be overthinking this. Ooh. I mean, I think we might just stick with this. This I kind of like. Yeah, we'll just stick with this. How this is going to work, I'm not exactly sure, and this is going to be a whole lot of nether brick walls. We may have to come back to it in a second. Hmm. May have to finish this on another stream. Okay, let's see. Hmm. I definitely like that. So we're gonna have to build this out. I'm not gonna do this right now. We finished this. We got our super fast transport system working. I mean, it's still not faster than Elytra, but dang, this is pretty fast. I'm pretty impressed with how fast this is. And we lose it right at the end here. Gone. All right, I think what we'll do is we'll end the stream now. Um, but thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'll say it like once per stream. And if you want to see more, give out a sub. Um, I will be on probably in another couple days, and if I get anything done here, I'll give a review right off the bat. One thing I like to do when I start the streams is kind of review what we've done or what I've done, either in the streams or right outside the streams. So, anyway, thank you guys very much. I hope you had fun. I had a lot of fun, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.